shallow people exist in this world.
Well,
And
do they deserve love?
everybody deserves love.
Shallow people deserve love. Gotta make sure the mic work. This is new for us.
You said the batteries? You put batteries on them?
No.
Oh, so no batteries needed?
No batteries.
No batteries.
No batteries needed in the mic.
No batteries needed in the mic. Well, go on. What's up, SNL2?
What's up, SNL2?
We're back with another video. Back with another video.
We just finished Love is Blind 2 on Netflix.
Yeah. We were rooting for different couples and things like that. It was actually pretty cool. We liked the concept of the show. Is Hick Lachey and his wife. What's his wife's name?
I want to say Jessica, but I know that
it's
that's
not
his
Jessica.
I know that's Jessica Simpson.
This thing, his wife has the most to say on the show
Vanessa?
too. Vanessa. It's Vanessa.
I know it's not Jessica.
It's Vanessa.
Okay.
It's Vanessa. It is. We like the concept that they have. You know what I mean? The only thing
I have a lot to say about love being blind and
speak
like
on it
that,
then. Speak on it then. The premise of the show is you get the speed tape basically amongst I think it's 14 people.
Something like that. Extreme speed dating.
Extreme speed. But you only get 10 days.
You get 10 days.
To propose to somebody, actually, to keep the show going.
You never see the person. You only speak. And based on your conversation, you decide if you want to propose. Our conversation topic is love blind?
Is love blind?
I think that love should be blind.
So your answer is love should be blind, but love isn't blind. See, I think love is blind. I do think love is blind.
You do?
But I think you need more than love to
last.
To be with somebody.
Okay, so can you fall in love with someone not based on looks, basically?
I feel as though, let's be honest, you're not an ugly person.
You're not an ugly person.
I wouldn't have spoken to you if you were ugly.
Lee, that is so rude.
You know what I'm saying. It's a reason why people.
So are you saying that
hair.
people who aren't physically attractive? Okay, how do I want to say this? Based on what you just said, it sounds like you're saying people who aren't attractive to the eye never get approached.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying everybody has their preferences.
Ugly people have good conversation.
Yeah.
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Okay. I'm not saying...
There could be someone who is not typically your type.
Yeah.
But when you talk to them, maybe it's lit.
You can fall on somebody, fall in love with somebody's soul and everything like that. Like how they are in this show. But you're eventually going to have to see this person. So that's when things change. Like Shake and Deepti.
Well, Shake was just... He was horrible to begin with. So.
Well, let's not say the man was horrible.
He was. He went on there. His first questions were... His fielder questions were, can I pick you up? Can you sit on my shoulders?
But the other side...
The ladies aren't stupid. They understand you're asking, how much do I weigh? Am I maybe in shape? Or things like that.
But to me, not to me, but the other side of that is he's just a self-aware person. He knows that he needs.
Obnoxious.
He knows what he needs. He's a more self-aware person. Like, okay, I know this isn't going to work if you're not a certain size.
Well, like he said,
we say that's shallow, but shallow people exist in this world.
Well, do they deserve love?
Everybody deserves love.
Shallow people deserve love.
Everybody deserves love.
No, I'm only kidding. Real world, outside of the pods, I feel like how you like someone or fall in love with someone or even build an interest in someone should be based on the conversations that you have.
For sure.
Right? Not looks, in my opinion.
Shake was...
I don't even want to talk about Shake.
I mean, he was a major part of the show. And I'm not talking about anything to do with me right now. I'm saying Shake, literally, the Deepti was the most awesome person.
And then when he saw
he
her.
just not. No, I'm talking about afterwards. talking about afterwards. I'm talking about them driving and everything. He was like, yo, she's just amazing. I'm just not physically. I don't have that animalistic instinct, the part that I can't control, that attraction that I can't control. That's what he was saying.
So he's not getting chubs. When he looks at her, he didn't get a chub.
He said he felt like he was with his aunt.
People like ride for Deepti, and that's fair, but honestly, both of them were very annoying. Like, why have you only stuck to dating people outside of your race? You know what I mean? Like, you haven't experienced.
Much deeper subject.
It is.
Because they're each Indian, and they've only been with like white people.
That's a shame. But I want to know your opinion. What do you think?
About what?
Is love blind?
I said, love is blind, but you're gonna have to see. Like,
so then, love is not blind.
No, love is not blind.
What are you? This is what I deal with, guys.
Okay, love is not blind.
Lee will say one thing and then eventually say something else.
Love is blind, but you'll have to see.
I don't know what that means.
I'm basically like,
if you understand what he's saying, please comment.
Like your eyes see something. You have to be like, yeah, you could fall in love with somebody based on who they are, like pen pal type stuff. But you still have to see this person, and that also that factors into the grade. It's like classwork. Classwork is 50% of your grade, but you still got homework and test in there too. You know what I mean? It's like a pie chart. To me, it's a pie chart.
What?
It's a pie chart. Like,
love is a pie chart.
So, like, who you are, I know people want to think it's 100% of the grade. It's actually probably about 50%. Who you are.
Who you are is who you are as a person. It's
not
50%.
As a person, as a spouse.
How are you even getting to marriage yet?
I mean, the show was in 10 days.
Yes, yes, the show was in 10 days, but I'm talking about your personal opinion.
Oh, who you are, in my personal opinion, who you are is 80%.
Y'all can see that Lee is all over the board with this conversation.
I feel like you're trying to get an answer based on like something shallow. I'm telling you the truth.
I'm not trying to get anything shallow. I'm looking for a straightforward answer, and I feel like you're beating around the bush.
Who you are is over 50.
Who you are is over 50, but looks take you to the rest.
Looks factor in, yes. Everything is fluid. There's nothing that's as concrete, hard, fast rule about any of this.
Yeah, no, I know. This is all opinion based.
But it's not just opinion based. It's fluid. It changes. Like you can't say one thing is more important than the other.
I can. I feel like I can. I think that looks are less important.
Okay.
And I think that you should agree with me.
All I'm saying is,
it's 50-50.
No, it's not 50-50. It depends on who you're talking about. Like, humans aren't the same. We're not a monolith. Humans aren't the same.
Yeah, but most people should be like me.
Some people like a little more.
What's in your pie chart? What's in your pie chart of love?
My pie chart of love is 100% Siobhan.
That's not the question.
I feel like your pie chart.
I like this, by the way. I'm not disagreeing with you. I like the idea of people having their own personal pie charts of love.
Yeah, I feel like your pie chart after you're in a relationship, your pie chart is your love languages. You know what I mean? Like a part of that is your love language as well. A part of that is how your spouse looks. A part of that is how your spouse treats you. You know what I mean? It's not the same as. It's not the same pie chart as before.
When you're looking.
Yes.
So what would you say is the pie chart of a man looking?
I really can't. A pie chart of a man looking, I believe, is because I'm just going by the questions I hear on these
and
first
your
dates.
Single friends, yeah.
Yeah, and questions that friends have. What she does for work. Her looks, her history, like
Her sex history?
Not just sex history, but that you hate one of my friends and stuff like that.
Okay.
Like her history, you know what I mean? It's things like that. Like,
so looks,
can she cook?
History, cook.
Like,
you said
things.
Nothing about personality.
Okay. Her personality, if she's funny or not. Can she dance?
Is that important?
Some people
Do you
think
think
of that.
I can dance?
Yes. Some people think of that as a commercial.
What? Explain.
Some people think of that as a commercial. What's
What?
coming later?
Lee Venzo.
Hey, I'm just keeping it real with
Life with Sio and Lee.
you. Life with Sio Lee.
Lee is in rare form.
I'm just.
So y'all understand what he said, right? He said that dancing is a commercial for
Some people it's a commercial.
For the commercial.
Yeah.
Dancing is a commercial.
Not the. The next movie. It's
okay.
like,
Y'all
it's
know,
like a
y'all
preview.
picking up what he putting down.
It's a preview for the movie.
All right, ladies. I hope y'all can dance, and if you can't, take some lessons because clearly these guys are looking for females who can dance.
They got Zumba classes
as
all
a
over
preview
the place.
of how you move in the bedroom.
See,
but that's fair. I like that though. Pie chart, your own personal pie chart.
Yeah.
There's a difference between when you're looking and then once you have someone. All of this makes perfect sense to me. Women and men are the same in a lot of scenarios, but I do think that women can fall in love with someone who maybe isn't their type.
Okay.
Based on if you make them laugh, if you're nice, if you're kind, how you treat other people.
Like your morals.
Morals, yeah.
How you were raised, basically.
Morals.
Not raised, but
some females, money is important to them.
Yeah.
Nothing necessarily wrong with that. But the female pie chart, I think, looks a little different from the male's pie chart. Does it change after? I don't think so. I think a woman might expect you to be more consistent before and after the relationship. If you were buying me gifts before, right, that shouldn't change after a couple years. If you are very kind and you made me laugh before, I definitely don't expect that to change.
All right, let's move on to the next couple.
Let's talk about Jarrett and Iyanna.
Jarrett and Iyanna.
Very toxic. Love is blind.
Boom, 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 boom.
Jarrett is toxic. Iyanna is used to trauma and dealing with pain based on her history she shared. And she's going to put up with all his BS.
All right, this is what I got to say. I'm going to be real with y'all. I'm keeping it 100. I don't think Jarrett is toxic. One, I don't think he's toxic. I think he was participating in the show. You know what I mean? And he fell in love with two people. Everybody has this unrealistic expectation that, oh, he's supposed to know and just stop talking to everybody at once.
What's your opinion on he had two females to choose from, two ladies.
He had 14 to choose from.
He
narrowed it down to two.
To two.
Exactly. He narrowed it down to two.
He narrowed it down to two.
Very important fact.
Mm-hmm. He approached Mallory with the idea of marriage first. Mallory said no. Jarrett left that room and went and cried like a baby.
He definitely cried.
Then he got himself back together.
He definitely rebounded.
Keyword. He rebounded.
Yeah.
Iyanna was the rebound.
Okay.
You said it.
So
he got himself together and then he went. Then after Mallory said, "I wouldn't marry you if my life depended on it. I wouldn't marry your black ass."
She did not say that.
That's what I heard. And then he went
so do you
to Iyanna and said, "Will you marry me?"
Yeah, and she said yes.
After his first choice said no.
What does it have to do with Iyanna wanting to marry him?
I don't care nothing about what Lee's saying right now. He chose Iyanna second.
The moral of the story is stop making your decisions based off of what other people think. She made her decision knowing all the facts.
She is used to making decisions based on trauma. She's used to rejection and finding love where she can.
No.
You have to go into that. That's the bigger picture.
No.
She's going to accept Jarrett because she knows how to love people who choose
People
her
make
next.
decisions based on what they want to do.
I think she deserves more.
And they're going to be 80 years old cooking Salisbury steaks and yelling at each other.
At the end of the day, is love blind? Yes or no? Love is blurry.
Blurry, yeah. Love is blurry.
You made it to the end of the video.
Don't forget to like,
comment,
and subscribe. We love you guys.
Yeah.
You